Good evening to one and all present here. I am VijayaKrishna, who is from the Chhatrapati Shivaji group in this very great personality development camp for children. Now I am going to give my experience in this camp. I am going to tell you about my experience. What this camp has done to me is like a sun rising at independence. It has taught me so many new things. If I was thinking that I was an intelligent boy before this camp, now I think no, I did not learn too much before the camp. I have learned plenty of new things in this camp. This camp has exactly taught me what life is. Life may be a mixture of sadness, happiness, but what is the ending point? If you do correct things, you can end in success. If you do wrong things, you end in failures. And this camp has taught me different, they have taken so many examples from the great Indian epics, Ramayana and Mahabharata. I did not know too many things about Ramayana and Mahabharata before coming to the camp. I thought, okay, that's just a belief, simply somebody might have written the story. But after coming to this camp, I come to know that there are many things inside that. So many good things inside that. I just thought that's just a story for fun, just time pass we can read. But in this camp, they have went so deep into those two great Indian epics, and they have taken examples from that and they have given it to us. So what I come to know from this is that daily, if you read maybe one line from the great epic and understand it correctly, it's enough. That's what I have learned. It's one thing that I have learned in this camp. Daily read both the epics. And another thing that I came through in these 7 days is that many great people have came and talked before us, and they have talked about many different topics. But every topic had one base thing. It is, what is life? Life is like a wheel, and all the incidents in life are like those rods, maybe whatever you may tell them. Each rod may be different. You may have few bad incidents in life. You may have some good incidents in life. But you have to make up all those things and you have to live a very good life. And I came across few words from few great people. They said, India's current situation, what is it? India, if you look at India's past, you cannot believe how great it was. In India in the past, if we study history, what will the history teacher say? She will give the class work and she will say us to learn, but she will not give us exactly what we should learn. She may say, okay, Chandragupta, Ashoka the Great may have fought the Kalinga war, and after the Kalinga war, he may have recognized his mistakes. But this camp has gone so deep into India's past. If India's history was so bright, why is the future like this? Why are we today like this? Only because we have great books in front of us. India has so many great people, but we are not even able to see them. We are like blind people. We are not able to read Mahabharata. We are not able to read Ramayana. And one great shame here is, I asked my friend once, do you know the Vedas? But he said, Vedas? What is Vedas? I don't even know that. That may be some god. When such a great book like the Vedas, the Rig Veda, the first book of the world, is in front of our country. The great Vyasa of our country has written that. But people of our country do not know what is Vedas. What is the reason behind that? We are not taking it as a practice. Practice always makes perfection. A person cannot run 100 meters in 9 seconds. within one day. He has to have a continuous process of maybe 20 to 25 years. In the same way, we did not practice what people practiced in the past, what Indian people practiced in the past. Is anybody doing things according to Dharma? Are anybody doing it in the present? Nobody is doing. Nobody knows how to live. If I might have lived 11 years till now, to be honest, I should say I didn't live a life. This was not the life which I should have lived. After coming to this camp only, I learned what actually life is. I thought life is just an enjoyment and we have to get more money and succeed in our life. But here, I have come here and thought so many things. Each day night, I start thinking, okay, if this happens, then this happens. And I have also got the thinking that before the camp, I used to tease my friends like, you are not studying well. Not too much. I would feel, he is not studying well. How should we do that? I wouldn't feel like that. But after coming to this camp, I come to know that everybody are God's children. Everybody have been blessed by God. And what we have to do is not be jealous of others and saying they are studying well. Because everybody is a unique person. Everybody will have something in themselves. If a Ramakrishna Paramahamsa might have been a great saint or a great dedicator of his life to God, he might have not been a good mathematician. In the same way, a good mathematician cannot be a very good scientist. So, everybody are blessed by God. Everybody have their own character. And this is another thing which I have learned. Do not find mistakes you should find mistakes in yourself and correct them, but don't say they have this capability but we are not able to do that. That never should come in your mind. Success is straight in your path. If you focus on it, see with a close eye like Arjuna aiming at that when Acharya Drona kept a test for the Kauravas and Pandavas, how Arjuna aimed at that bird's eye, exactly the pupil. We have to do that. Arjuna didn't say he was good at bow and arrow, but he was not jealous of his brother Bhima. He did not say, Bhima is alone very strong, but I am only good at bow and arrow, I should be good at that also. He focused on one area. Always, if you are good at something, you have to focus on that and go in that way. You should not divert yourself into different things. And that's what I have been doing till now for 11 years, sorry. For 11 years I have been doing the same thing. I am good at maths. Okay, I am overall a good student, to be honest. But I am very good in maths. So, my aim should be to become a mathematician. Also, I am good in science, so my aim should be in both of them. In both, I should still select what I have to be. But I have to have the correct eye coordination. I have to have my eye on it. My target is that I should say. I should not say, whatever comes in life, you have to attempt it. Suppose if your life should have obstacles, or else it is not a life. If you have obstacles only, you can know different things. If you do not have obstacles, you cannot know anything and you will just live happily. And this is another thing which I have learnt in this camp. Go bravely against the obstacles. Do not fear for anything. If a cricketer is catching a cricket ball in maybe a World Cup final, if an Indian cricketer is catching the ball which is coming for a catch, if he says, no, the ball is coming too fast, if it hits my head, what can I do? I'll fall and die maybe. But that time what does he think? He thinks at one point, we have to win the World Cup. And he gets his hand to the ball and catches it. So that is another thing. He has one aim. If you have too many aims, at last it becomes just a collapse. You cannot achieve anything. If a person thinks, I want to become a pilot, scientist, mathematician, saint, engineer, textile engineer, computer engineer, everything, if I want to become multi-personality, okay, multi-personality is okay, but if he says, I want to become everything in this world, I want to become like God who does everything, he cannot become. He cannot become, because every person, God has given only few talents. Even me, I am not good at meditating. I am good at studies, but I am not good at meditating. But after coming to this, before coming to this, I thought that God, all those beliefs are not true. Everything is false. But just after I come to this camp, I learn. If great people like Abdul Kalam, Mahatma Gandhi, all believed in God. So that means people who believe in God always succeed. So there is a power. It surely proves that there is a power called God. That is the best ever thing I have heard in my life. That's the best thing I have learned here. Thank you. Hari Om.